What's up? So, this is a very interesting product I got here. This is from a company called SONE, SONE, and apparently the owner of this brand is the original brother that was on the Yeezy.com website when they were doing all the he was the model for all the for all the clothing on there for most of the clothing on there. So if you've been like really digging around Instagram, it is not easy and obvious to find. But yeah, you would find out that the guy has his own page called Sone Hears You, and then the website is called sone.world. So he had a July release, and the release included, some shirts, some throwovers, some joggers that looked very similar to the actual Yeezy jogger sold on the Yeezy.com site. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same pants. But if you look at the website, it's a very similar style and kind of feel to it. So yeah, not surprisingly, his catalog is very similar to the what was on the Yeezy.com site. We can know in a couple of days whether or not there's going to be a new release of stuff on the Yeezy site. But for now, let's talk about Sone. Let's give him the spotlight. The item I have right here is called the SONE bag. I think it's as simple as that. Just the bag. Sone.world. You scroll down. It's called bag, and it is on sale for $40. So I paid with shipping and everything. Let me pull up my order. Sone view order. You get email updates and all that stuff, and it's also very $44.90. Okay, so $44.90 with tax and state tax or whatever. How long did it take to get to me? It took just under a month. So I ordered this. It got confirmed on July the 30th, and it just got delivered today. And today's date is August the 21st. So took almost a month. You get USPS shipping. The whole purchasing process, the whole email notification system is one for one what you're used to seeing on Yeezy.com. So yeah, just same vendors, same shipping partners, comes out of Los Angeles. All that's pretty much the same. Okay, to the bag. So it comes in this black bag, which I'm not used to. I'm used to getting all the Yeezy stuff in the white bag. Oh yeah, by the way, these are all the Yeezy Gap Balenciaga bags that I currently own. So I thought it kind of fit in the theme of this, sort of, kind of. So a new one to add to the collection. Yeah, black bag. You got your shipping label on the outside. Does the shipping label have the company name on it? Because I know some people are concerned about these shipping labels having like Yeezy on it, and then the possibility of it getting stolen and stuff. So, I mean, this is let's be honest, a lesser known brand. So yeah, they do have their company name on the shipping label itself. It's exposed to the world. It just says Sone. Coming out of Las Vegas. I'm sorry. I thought this was coming out of Los Angeles. Hold on. Let me look at my shipping. It says Vegas on here. It says Angeles on here. I don't see a point in the USPS tracking that says it was in Vegas, but on here it says maybe that's just where their offices are located. Okay, to the bag. Just gonna rip it open from the top, or I'm afraid to get my knife or scissors out. I'm just gonna rip this. It's pretty tough to rip. Would you look at that? You're presented with bag. I don't know what to expect here. I don't know how much capacity this has. I don't know the shape of it. There's only at most 2 images and a short GIF animation. That's probably AI of this bag. So for like a lot of people, this is probably going to be your first time ever seeing this thing in a different light. And yeah, it's definitely going to be my first time. So don't know what to expect. Here we go. No, no invoice card or anything like that. Okay. So it's like folded in on itself. I don't know what really is the bottom or the top here. This looks like a handle, It's it's in a knot. Okay, so it's like a shoelace knot. Okay, so I'm gonna undo the shoelace knot, and then there's like two hard knots right here. I hope y'all can see this okay. I'm gonna do the close-up soon. This one. Oh, okay, so it's like a shopper, but there must be something else in here. So when you undo the shoelace, it's like a shopper. Hold up, I'm holding it too high. I can see with my CRT behind the my phone the reflection. So let's try to keep things in frame for y'all. Um, very elastic. I don't think this is fleece, but what's inside looks like fleece to me. There's a little pocket. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. I got it. Okay, so here's the overall shape, right? So yeah, there's something separate inside of it. So it's knotted at the bottom. What is in here? What is this? I'm gonna put the bag down for a second. Yo, they gave me a free shirt. Oh my god. Thank you. I got a free shirt out of this. Yeah, so this I know a lot of people are gonna be like, that's a shirt. Okay, like with this style, this fashion style that we're talking about here, yes, this is a shirt. Okay. It is a very basic cut. I mean, it's ripped up at the top too. I promise you I'm gonna do the close up soon. That is so cool. There's like measurements and like writings on the inside too. Okay, I'm gonna flip it inside out before I throw it on. I don't know why I got a free shirt, but I appreciate it. Like that's so cool. Also, I think it was inside out. Yeah, it was definitely inside out. So it's softer out here than it is when I flip it. So it was inside out as I was taking it out of the bag. This is turning into a shirt review. I almost want this to be its own video, but nah. So you got measurements, length, width. I think that means length, but there's percentages. Interesting. And G452, I'm not sure what that means. Lot number. Okay, okay. So, wow, I'm just kind of at a loss for words right now. I don't know really what to think. Um, this thing is heavily cropped. This is more what I would call a female cut than a cut that I could rock, you know? But I know y'all are going to want me to do this, so I will just throw this on. And as I throw it on, I'll do the close up so you don't really see me wearing this thing. Okay, hold on. Go throw my hat off real quick. I hope the mic can pick me up okay. I'm looking at the levels. It seems to be picking me up sort of fine. Damn, this thing is cropped, dude. All right, y'all. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, so this must be what it feels like to wear the vulture shirt. Y'all can probably see why I haven't ordered any of the shirts because yeah. So this is what was a two. I'm assuming they're using the same size scale. So yeah, I guess I would have to go for a three, especially if it's cropped this much. But I'm sure there's like more measurements and stuff online that I could reference. Maybe the cut isn't exactly the same, but yeah, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all are super nice about my styling choices, but um, I don't think I could rock this. Maybe I'll give this to my sister. It'll be like a cool, fun like gift for her or something. I think she would actually really like this. So this is cool. I'll do a close up for this real quick, y'all. There it is. There's the super rough cut. You can get a kind of an idea of the texture here on the outside. Here's the cut at the bottom. Just very, very raw here. Kind of a idea of the texture right. Ew, excuse me, right here. And I like how they, did a thing with the edge right here too. That's really nice. Okay, this was a video about the bag. Okay, here is the bag. Let's do the close up on the bag. So you got your handles, right? Handles right here, and they're like knotted at the bottom. And then you can open it up. Everything is super elastic, by the way. I mean, look at how much that stretches out. You got your internal pocket. That feels like a nylon kind of material right there. Has sort of a glitter to it. And look at the stitching around it too. The stitching looks pretty nice around it. So how deep does that go? What can you put in it? I don't know if I could actually put my phone in there. I'm gonna hold it up next to my phone to see, because I'm currently recording on it. It looks like it's just wide enough. It looks like it's just wide enough to fit my phone in it with the case on it, just like a normal Apple case. I like the color. The color reminds me. Let me grab them. I got a pair of the ivory socks that I haven't worn yet from Yeezy.com. It looks almost one for one the same exact color. Yeah, it's exactly the same tone of color as the ivory Yeezy.com socks. Exactly the same. Exactly the same dye or whatever they use. Yeah, these are my unworn Yeezy.com socks. I got a pair of those in the black pair I haven't worn yet. But then here's it at the bottom. So like, am I meant to undo this? You know, looking at the website, it looked like I could undo it, but I'm worried I'm gonna like open up the bottom of the bag if I do so. Yeah, if I look at that, that right there tells me that if I undo the knot, it's possibly going to be open at the bottom. But maybe kind of the idea of the knot design is that you can customize it to your heart's content in a way, with, you know, how you want it to look and function. That's what I'm thinking. There was only one other um, story that I saw on Instagram that had a guy wearing it as a crossbody bag. And the way it was set up, it just looked like a crossbody bag. But that Instagram story is long gone, and I haven't seen any other piece of media covering this this bag. So, how about we just throw this thing on? Yeah, I'm gonna wear it just like how I'd wear it 90% of the time. Just throw it over my head. Hat fell off. Oh, I'll get to see my great hair. Hopefully, I'm not hitting the camera too much. And I can pull it down a good bit. But yeah, it is definitely a bit tight. Gotta wear it like up. So I wonder if there is a way I could, if there is a way I could, yeah, I don't think it's meant to be worn like a crossbody in this sense, unless I can do some sort of trickery to make it, to make this, to make this longer. And by the looks of it, it looks like I almost could. This is so interesting, dude. I've never had a bag like this. I mean, I believe that I can undo some of these knots and make some adjustments and make it the way I want it to be, you know? Let me, okay. Ugh, I'm so scared to do this, but we got to do it. I'm going to undo this knot right here and just see what happens. Oh, it did exactly what I thought it would do. It made the handle a bit longer, I believe. Come on. Well, okay, maybe it didn't do exactly what I thought it would do. It just made the opening larger. All right, but the handle itself is still. What if I do this? What if I take just one handle and put the one handle over my head? Sorry for any mic noise. That's a little bit more like it. A little bit more like it. I don't like how this angle just comes up right here around my chest like that, but even then, maybe some modification. But dude, I really, really wish that I could find that 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 story to see how it was knotted up, because I swear it was like knotted up right here and on the other side, and it looked like it was hanging down a lot more. So,
All right, sorry for the drastic change in audio quality. I'm over here at my desk actually recording off my real blue microphone. So, in this part of the video, after the audio actually cut out on the recording, I unraveled the bag because all those knots were there and it just looked really kind of suspicious to me. And I know a lot of people may want to know what it looks like without all the knots on there. And after I unraveled everything, it looked strikingly similar to a tank top. So I went on their website and I compared the tank top photo on their website to what I was holding up that appeared to be a tank top with a pocket attached to it. And I mean, yeah, it could, maybe it wasn't the intention to actually be a tank top and, change up the cut a little bit and call it a bag. I want to believe that was not the intention. But dang, does it look similar in some ways? Yeah, like the shoulder strap is much more thick on the photo. If you go to the website and you look at the tank top on the website, I should flash it up on the video. The shoulder strap is more thick there, but the length and the width, well, maybe the bag is fatter. It's just so darn similar though, and I told myself I wasn't going to harp on this too much, but I it kind of changed the way I felt about the bag in this part of the video, and it just seemed really lazy to me if that was the case. If that was the case, I don't know if anyone from Sone's watching this, but you got some explaining to do. I I want to believe that there's enough differences that could say, yeah, it's a whole different cut and it's just, put together this way. But why in the world would you put an open bottom on that kind of cut if the purpose of it is to be a bag? That's the biggest red flag to me. So I'm going to leave it up to you all to decide in the comments, but that was my concern. I harped on it a bit and, still remain positive-ish at the end saying, hey, you know, it's a newer brand, but I can't really make that claim. I don't know how long they've been around, but I'm just going to end the video there to just stop it there. Thanks for watching as always, and more soon.